Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Bounced out of bounds at the 38 after that return. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. If you make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Quickly out to the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 37. The Canes headed quickly to the line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. And the Canes are rolling down the field. Back to the ground game on the left. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league, so a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun to give, looking for room. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami!
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Boston College's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like them being there as a friend who sticks closer than a brother, even.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
To the ground with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Now they'll run the draw. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Golden Eagles are facing 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak for it.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. When Palmer, that defensive line, got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The run from the shotgun. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. The Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Lagway. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Canes will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical day.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Gets it to him on the screen. Still on his feet at the 35. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. The Canes are on the move. Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Firing to the right, complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. So 1st down here as they go back to work. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. They'd be looking at a 53-yard field goal from here. Instead, they'll try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilkins. Breaks into the open. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. power football with the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Takes the handoff. It's Green. Makes it past the marker. Running through contact. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Golden Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. A 1st down run in the red zone. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. 2nd and goal for this offense. Try to march their way in. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They want to fight this one in a phone booth. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Give him 6. Touchdown, Boston College! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. Linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Lagway. They've got the screen set up. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
That's a nice-looking run, man, and what a legacy here. You think about Edgerrin James and Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. This guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The play-action fake. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hurricanes will have it 1st and 10. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Moulton. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
The Hurricanes line it up with a 1st and goal. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations?
Looking for the end zone. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it inches away from the touchdown. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricane!
And that's exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. First play of the drive wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Under fire. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Moore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Good. There he goes. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Fires to the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
He's going for the goal line. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Looking for the goal line, and they will score. Touchdown, Canes!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Boston College, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
It's a draw. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Wants to return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. He'll try the left side. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Fires it down the seam. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
At the 29, 4th down coming up.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Canes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. West Virginia is ahead right now, but that's not exactly Major Harris out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Kansas. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Now the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Turning it on. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Boston College wants to play fast.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Fires to the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Eagles come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll run play action. He'll get rid of it. He's got an open man. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wilkins. Touchdown, Eagles! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Lagway. He's got him at the 45 on his way. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Running back searching for a hole. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yardage situation, fall forward, and get a first down.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Canes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Well, I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now. The nice lead here late in the 3rd quarter. They're satisfied to just run the ball and chip away at this clock. This has been a really good-looking drive. Plenty of plays. They're staying on the field. They're bleeding and ticking this clock away. Nice job there getting it done on the ground.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane!
I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking deep down the right side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Kick is in the air. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. From the gun, give on the inside. Breaks into the open. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on...
Throws toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I've spent time with a lot of coaches when you got a huge lead in the 4th quarter, and they say run the football and run the clock out. And I've seen a lot of other coaches that say, listen, they get paid to stop us. It's their job to try to stop us, and apparently they live in the second world as this coach.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Back to pass, it's nickel. Complete. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. With the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. He'll sneak it. Sneak gets it done. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Catch in the middle. It's Bolden. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the heat. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. And the Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go well.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Oh, he's got some space. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. We reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the 4th quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game, being more dominant, being more physical at the point of it.
And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The give to the tailback. Running into the open space. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. He wants a big play here late. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Got room on the return. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Hurricanes want to crank the tempo. Williams will pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. To the air on 1st down. He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. After this, it'll be a wrap. He'll throw on 3rd down. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, Dave.